Hello, welcome back to the channel. I am hopping on here today to do a quick little reading. I thought, why don't we put something out that will help everybody with whatever you're going through. So hopefully this will give you some practical advice. And without further ado, let's get started. I am going to pull 3 cards. I brought 2 decks with me today. So I'm going to pull 3 cards and then I will link the piles in the description box below. So with that, let's get started. Let me pull the card for the first pile. So group number 1, you have Joan of Arc, Voice of Truth. Group number 2, woo, flying today. You have Focus, Lady Nada, Heart Awakening. That's group 2. And then group 3. Whoop, there we go. Kuan Yin, Care and Compassion. So let me go ahead and focus the camera on the pile, or the groups rather. So these are the 3 groups. We have group 1, Joan of Arc, group 2, Lady Nada, group 3, Kuan Yin. So you can pause the video here, meditate on it a little bit, or just go by the seat of your pants, pick whatever picture you feel looks great to you, and then we will get started with the readings. Okay, so if you chose group number 1 with Joan of Arc, this reading is for you. To start off with, I feel here that there's a bit of commitment needed in the sense that you have to I'm just getting the sense that some people here in this group really need to commit in terms of not necessarily in romance, but I feel more to your projects, commit to what you're growing or your responsibilities, or it just seems here there's not enough momentum in the sense that you're not staying committed to whatever it is that you're trying to achieve or you're trying to do. But I really feel here there's a lot about building and growing in particular. Some people here are really trying to cultivate and grow something in their life, whatever project or whatever it is you're trying to achieve here in particular. And I feel like it has to do a lot with I'm getting a lot of earth energy in here, so a lot of things that are long-lasting, foundational, that are going to serve you for a longer period of time and definitely be very supportive, especially with resources, financially, status-wise for some people. There's a lot about building here, and I'm seeing building blocks. I'm seeing people coming together and building. So that is what we're talking about here with this message. Yeah, I'm really being drawn to her sword right here in the center. So what are we talking about with this sword? Where is the sword drawing us? So again, I'm reading these intuitively. First thing I thought of when this card popped out is releasing. Kind of you see how it's the angel and she's kind of in the forefront and is oh yes, letting go. So yeah, the sword, we have to, I'm seeing snippets. We have to, snippets as in trim. I'm seeing trimming happening here. There's some things in your life that you have to trim away that are kind of, I'm seeing overgrown shrubs as well. So there needs to be a little bit of maintenance in your life so that you can have the room to achieve this. I think that either some kind of work boundaries or project boundaries, however that resonates, but you need space. You need the space for this. I'm seeing trimming away the bushes and the shrubs and the hedges that are overgrown because they're impeding into your space and into the energy of this thing. So it's almost you don't even really have either the space or just the clarity of okay, I need to do this, I need to do that. It's just I keep coming back to space. So it just doesn't feel spacious enough. Imagine that you're kind of like sitting in the bushes and you can't really like move anywhere. It's not really a welcoming or comfortable environment to have this thing blossom forth. So that's what this message is getting at. There needs to be, you need to trim other things in your life back a bit, because it just seems like someone's drawing over the lines. I'm just saying what I get. Okay, just visually, everything that Spirit's given to me right now for you. It's almost like you're coloring over the lines, or the marker's like bleeding over the lines of the drawing. So we need to get a hold of that. That's your first piece of advice here, is we need more defined space and time for whatever this project or responsibility is that you have to do. Okay. Anything more we need to know here? All right. Yeah, some people are having fun. That's funny because some kids just like drove by having fun. Passion, right? Allow your heart to sing with joy, and allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay. This is going somewhere. I really want to say like swept away. Swept away. Okay, and then we have, come on, camera. Make the effort. Okay. All right. Yes, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So, yeah, I feel the sense that what I'm getting here, whatever this is that you're working on, and I'm going to say a passion project, or whether it's a project, maybe it's just something that you really enjoy doing. Maybe it's something that I feel for some people, it doesn't even have to necessarily be like a business kind of thing. Like for some people, it's just a hobby that maybe has kind of gotten away from you a little bit. I feel some people here need to go back into reading. And like crafts, I'm seeing here, like sewing, knitting, or like crochet, just hobbies. But things that spark your soul. That's what it's talking about here with passion. And make the effort. You know, I feel like these are things that do light up your life, and whatever it is, like if it is a project, it is going to obviously like benefit you very much in the long run. So make the effort to give it the time that it deserves. Yeah, that's really what you need. That's really what you need. Just make the effort. Give yourself the space to do this for yourself. So carve out the time. Whether it's like half an hour a day, an hour a day, even if it's less than that, at least carve out some time so you start making it a habit and just giving it the space that it deserves. Because for some people here, I really sense like you're not putting it on your calendar and you're not adhering to your calendar. And some people are just keep putting it off. That's just what I'm seeing here. Some people just keep putting it off, and it's just like other things are kind of like bleeding into the time that you could be dedicating to this. So make the space for it, make the effort, because it is worth it and will be even more worth it. I'm going to say that. So that is it for you, group number 1. I hope that resonated. Let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, I'm going to move on to group number 2. Okay, so if you chose group 2 with Lady Nada, Heart Awakening, this message is for you. So what's going to help you to move through your current situation, your circumstance? Let's get started. Okay. All right. So let's see. Whoa. All right. Well, I'm back in the dark. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on with this camera, but all right. So we have stay optimistic about your love life, finances and career, and then romantic feelings. I am not reading the titles, just intuitively. So let's see where this is going. That's it. That's it, camera. You're going in here. All right. You got to do what you got to do. All right. So, yeah, Lady Nada, what was I saying? Some people here are neglecting their heart space. If you take a look at this lady, she's kind of like digging around, looking for things. And I feel this is you kind of like... Not that this is you doing this, but I feel like this is almost like your heart space is kind of like searching, like, oh, who's gonna take care of me? So what I'm seeing here is there needs to be a bit more connection with your heart space. I'm trying to see like what, I don't know if you, I just feel like some people here have not been sitting down with their, and doing, you know, your emotional care for yourself. And even if you have been trying to, I almost feel like it's not enough for what you need right now. Because for whatever you're going through right now, like this, I want to say this needs more space. This needs to have more priority. Like self-care is really, really big for you, but not just self-care, like, you know, take a nice little bath and you know, like give yourself a little sugar scrub, but really checking in with your emotional self and giving yourself the things that you need. For some people, I see you need more boundaries with either people around you or work or something, because I feel like you need more space. That's for some people. For other people here, I feel like you need, I'm seeing like sitting down and doing like rituals or like yoga. Journaling is a big one, but like checking in with your emotional state. Because there are things that need to like come up to the surface that are kind of like I mentioned in the last video, are like bouncing around and they need to be like drawn up. Because my camera just doesn't want to cooperate, so the battery just went. Which is actually kind of fitting with the message that I was just reading. So like I was saying, you need more space for your emotional self to come up, because otherwise what's going to happen is you are going to shut down. At least for some people, it's just, it could be why you're feeling heavy or really tired or just like out of energy, is that these emotions are kind of like bogging you down a little bit. So yes, tap into the heart. There's a lot of things that it needs to say right now that you need to hear. And I really want to mention that this is another message that's coming in here, is that, oh, validation from the universe, pay attention, is just because it's within you doesn't mean that you're fully aware of it. And I feel that important to say, because just because you're feeling a certain way doesn't mean you've gotten like the whole scope of understanding why you're feeling that way. Why that's there, of all the emotions that are kind of connected to it, like the root, so to speak. Okay. I feel like another message is coming in here for you, but yeah, I'm going to pull one more card. El Moria, Awakening Presence. Third eye, right there. Okay. Yeah, so it's all about, you know, really seeing what it is that you're carrying, what it is that your heart wants to say. It's just like becoming aware of the how should I say this? Like the truth of this feeling, I suppose I can say, but it's like really just becoming aware of yourself. There's self-growth that that will blossom forth from doing this for you. And this is important. This is a really important revelation, I should say, or revelations, because it could be multiple for some people. Okay, I feel like that is it for group number 2. Thank you for bearing with me, group number 2. Whew, lots going on in this one. But yeah, let me know if that resonated for you, and we'll go to group 3. All right, group 3, you had Kuan Yin, care and compassion. So let's see what messages are coming through here for you today. What is going to help you with whatever you're going through now? Oh my gosh, literally the first card, trust. And I know that this is your reading, but I need to say I'm about to teach yoga in a few minutes, and my theme for the class is trust. So I feel like, whoa, this is a message for me too. That's funny. Okay, trust, engagement. I'm just reading these intuitively. And then past life, relationship. Okay. All right. I am getting the sense here. Well, trust is a big one, but I feel there's like a whole, there's a lot that's like, whew, kind of floating around here. But I feel like the root of this message is, I want to say it's detachment a little bit. Because take a look at these cards. There's like two people really close together in all of them. And I feel like this little angel right here is like a spirit guide for you, who's your spirit guide, rather, kind of coming through in this card. And it's just like, hey, it's almost like they kind of want to like draw your attention to, I'm being drawn to the words like have faith. It's like you're clinging so hard onto this, whatever you're trying to call in or do, or whatever you're feeling. It could be an emotional thing too. It could be like a concept. It's like you're so, I'm seeing like an octopus, like with a little, what do they call like the thing on the bottom of the suckers, or there's a better word for it, but like it's like you're stuck onto whatever this is that you're clinging onto, and there's a need for you to kind of just let go. I'm seeing the cloud is really speaking to me as well. So yeah, there's a bit of, there needs to be more lightness. I feel like your either desire or want is driving you so intensely that it's like creating this anvil like energy where it's like it's making you heavy. It's making you heavy. It's bogging you down. It's like it's creating an anchor where there needs to be more lightness. Okay. Yeah, what did I just say? Like the Stonehenge, literally like right in the back, right? It's heavy boulders that are kind of just like clinging on to you because you want this thing so bad. Okay, so there's my deck. So yeah, a bit of detachment is needed here, and obviously trust, because I think maybe you're so focused on whatever this is that maybe there's a bit of like control, insecurity around control that's coming up here. Like if I don't have this or control every like thing, or feel secure in what I'm trying to do or in myself, then it won't happen, or something like that. I feel this anxious energy that's really driving the message here. Yeah, playfulness, lightness. And then there's a swing too. And it's just like be a bit more detached, be a bit more free. I feel maybe some people are losing their sense of joy here a little bit. Right, like be a little bit more laissez-faire with it, like a little bit more hands-off, because I think that I feel that you're doing like everything that you need to be doing, but I also feel like the extent to which you're doing it is overkill. I'm gonna say that. I feel like you're doing a little too much. It's like you've got your ducks in a row already, and it's just like you keep like there's no more there's no more effort that you need to do. You're putting in like just the right amount. Chill, let go a little bit. Let go. I feel the sense of like micromanagement coming in here, of like I need like a micromanager, because I think you're trying to micromanage the universe a little bit, and the universe needs you to just trust and let go. And I just feel like someone's spirit guide is coming through here and saying like, someone's spirit guide keeps saying, yo. I don't know if anyone uses that, but someone's like, yo, we got this. Like, just chill, okay? That's funny. So, is that it for this pile? I feel one more. Look at this card. The kids, they're having fun. They're just being it's more lighthearted. It's more innocent. It's, you know, it's funny because there's dogs here, so it's like, I feel like you are loyal to whatever this is, like you're very committed in whatever this project or whatever it is that you're taking on or trying to achieve. But I think that you're losing a bit of that like inner child wonder here that needs to be like, well, la-di-da, you know, I'm just gonna be on my swing and have fun. So this is your message is, you know, detach a little bit, trust the universe, trust yourself. You're good. And invite in a bit more balance because you need the lightness. I think you're being bogged down a little bit by whatever it is that you're really trying to achieve here. So this will help you move through it a bit smoother, and I feel more in a more aligned fashion is what they're saying. Okay, well, that was it for you, group 3. So let me know how that resonated for you in the comments down below. Like, comment, really helps the video. And yeah, hopefully this helped. I'll see you in the next one.